This is the Dustsphere 13, and welcome to an episode of World of Tanks. Now, there's a replay Admir Boss has recently sent in, and this was what I was going to also put up yesterday, however time did not allow me to. For those of you who saw yesterday's video, it was very much a rushed out video. And being a senior in high school is pretty difficult, especially being in America. At least where I live right now. But anyway, here he is in this massive German behemoth, which did exist within the real world, and actually the whole of it, if I remember correctly, is over in Russia. I say whole, but when I say that I mean the external armor. This thing was gutted from head to toe of everything but the gun barrel, the tracks, and of course the outer shell of the tank, meaning the engine, the gun breech, all the ammo, anything that was basically useful to the Russian army when they finally confiscated this tank on their push towards Berlin got repurposed or sent back to somewhere in the Soviet Union for testing, which ironically enough could have led to some of the more, how do I say, terrifying instances. I mean, this thing was an absolute beast. It's probably a legend, but I know of a legend that says the only reason the Russians were able to get their hands on this machine was because when the Germans bombed the facility trying to destroy it, all they could do was scratch it. Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. However, you can see he took quite a massive hit. That was probably from the, I want to say, the T-125. I'm pretty sure it wasn't the Jagdpanzer, but again, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so it was the Foch that was the one that dealt that damage. And you can just hear shell after shell after shell. Now, he's not in the best situation here. He's taking tons of hits, and this is where the armor of this machine comes into play. Oh look, APCR? Yeah, I'm good. However, you can have an AP round. Does that sound like fun? And the armor of this thing is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, at the angles that he's presenting, the enemy's got little to no chance, since he's gotten himself out of that situation where he was surrounded. He's just bounced and ricocheted and bounced. There's very little you could do when this thing is angling its armor. And I do feel quite bad for that E50. Simply because there's not much he can do. His options are few and limited, and he's not aiming for the frontal weak spot of this tank, i.e. the side cheeks of the turret and that lower glacis bit in between the tracks. That's got a lot thinner armor, and it's a lot flatter than the rest of the tank's armor. So, as you can see here, he's got a pretty good shot at that Waffenträger E100. And for how long it takes for this gun to reload, there was no way he was going to load HE ammo, especially when the Waffenträger is left on that low of health. Blind shot, I don't think it hits, but at least it was worth a shot. So, now he's got an AMX-30 that he can see, and the Skoda T-50. At the angle he was going to go over, he was just going to flatten the lower glacis of that thing out even more. And as you can see, that Centurion 1 isn't exactly in the best situation here. But if he comes down just a little bit, he's technically hull down, and that's better than revealing the lower glacis. Now, that Waffenträger E100 is, well, now dead, and there's very few tanks left. The Jagdpanzer and an E100. Jagdpanzer, yeah, supposed to be in that position. Enemy E100? What in the world was he thinking? I can't even comprehend. I mean, you're top tier, you have nothing to hide. Literally nothing to hide. You have you're one of the 3 tanks with the most armor in the entire game. Fired on the move, not really the best thing you could do, but it does kind of help that. Ooh, now he's firing heat. That's bad. Because at the best of times, it'll penetrate and do regular shell damage. At the worst of times, it's still gonna act as though it's high explosive. However, there's very few things he could do at this point. That Skoda T50's best bet would be to come flying around the side of Admir here, but he just stands there. He just stands there and takes it, leaving Admiral on 5 hit points. Now, he's still gotta be careful. There's a Jagdpanzer E100 out there on 2 kills. And that Jagdpanzer has yet to be seen. But now, it's all but one, and there he is. That Jagdpanzer picks himself up yet another kill, meaning he is not facing the way Admir Boss is. I mean, I absolutely love these kind of games, because it's something I don't think I could ever pull off. And unfortunately, he couldn't get the kill. And with a game like that, I would expect no less in the post-battle results screen. To pick up that much credits and a 6,000 XP game. Whoop. And as you can see, he pretty much dealt it out, earning himself a Master Gunner, a High Caliber, and a Stillwell, unsurprisingly. Going to the team score here, it says he got 1,222 here. It doesn't seem right. And it also goes to show just how bad things were for the enemy team. To have 1, 2, 3 people get a kill, and between them to have 6. Not only did Admir Boss do extremely well, he also got a pretty lackluster opponent that, yes, at times troubled him, but couldn't pressure him enough to really put him back into the garage. And over in the detailed reports, I'm just gonna let you guys look at this while I do the outro, because this game was during the 5 times event, which led to that 6,000 XP. Man, I wish I could get something like that in my VK3502 Beast, that way I can get this German behemoth. So, if you have a replay of your own that you would like to send in, just upload it to quickybabyreplays.com or wotereplays.com and send me an email, which is also down in the description, with the link to the replay. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and share. It really does help out the channel. And if you want to keep up to date with my uploads, please subscribe. This has been the Desphere 13. I hope you enjoyed. Signing off. Bye.